go. Not gonna lie, a little nervous. We're meeting someone new today, a new friend. And every time we do, no matter who they are, where they are, I'm always a bit like, oh, damn. Hope they like me. You know, I hope we have some fun. So today, Mitchell Hooper. Hold on, this is very dirty. The world's strongest man. What a title. There's not many of them around. And that's like such a flex, isn't it? If you're the world's strongest man, you're like. We met Eddie Hall, he came to our garage, he was world's strongest man, now we're meeting Mitchell Hooper. Gonna have some strong friends. Very strong friends. I just said I'll do whatever you do. So we're just gonna hang out. At downtown Strength and Conditioning. People, when they see me in real life, say, wow, you're much bigger in real life. Just step back a little bit, Jazz.
You need to.
Just give me a second. I'm glad we got here, this guy.
This is more normal
University as well. Are you training with us?
I'm just going to hang out today.
Okay, cool. Like you, you're not even training with us.
Saving himself.
It's just us. We have push press and push power jerks.
We've got push press power jerks, but then we've got axle clean and press, which we might do with a barbell, which we have at World's Strongest Man. So we might be able to work through like a combo, Olympic strongman, continental clean, regular. I could have a crack at regular cleans as well, hook gripping and see what we can do.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's what we got on the docket. And then a little bit of hook grip, just holding bars to kill my thumbs for Denny Stone Walk.
Yeah. Yeah, look, I have...
At the Arnolds.
You get the poo thumbs.
Poop thumb.
Poop thumb.
Oh, wow.
Have you got a poop thumb?
No.
No? Doesn't hook grip enough?
Bro, poop thumb.
Poop thumb.
Yeah.
No,
I don't have it anymore, really. I've beaten it out of my...
Yeah, but anyway, hold on one second. Yesterday, he jerked 211.
You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
And today he's doing more jerks. If I jerk 211, my spine would end up back in England, and I'd be wiped out with my central nervous system for at least a month.
But that was session number 6, somewhere around there, of split jerking ever. So the limitation is still very much skill-based, not really strength and power-based. I reckon that should go to 230 over the next month or so, I think.
I wish I could do that. Zach came in when not training. Definitely not training. Not training. Craig, not training. What are you doing?
I gotta train.
Yeah, missing out.
He's doing push jerks and push presses, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
They're probably my 2 least good movements as well, so it's great for me.
What is going on here?
We're doing the Russian doll clean. They've come up with it. So the big one's at the front, right? You won't see the rest of us. And then Zach just appears. And then I just appear.
Out of nowhere.
Pop out, you know? And we didn't even warm up. There's no warm up. We just put 60 kilos on the bar. I said, that's light, isn't it? You can muscle it on. I'm worried. Ready? Yeah.
What did you just say?
I'm definitely not sharing a bar with him.
You were like, I'll go next to you.
I'll go next to you. Even though I said I wasn't sharing a bar with him, the crazy thing, look at him on the screen there. He did a marathon in 3 hours and 24 minutes. I don't know when these photos were from, but it was about 5-6 years ago, I believe. And he also had a go at bodybuilding in his past. He weighed 90 kilos, which is exactly what I weigh now. I think now he weighs about 130, 140 kilos. But I just found that Like an interesting fact, you wouldn't think he was once a marathon runner and a bodybuilder. He's still pretty new to strongman, and he's obviously world's strongest man now. So if you don't follow Squat University on Instagram, he gives you all the tips of mobility, strength, like rehab, prehab, and he's never off, what do you call it? When you're off work, on call.
I mean, that's good, man. That is fantastic. Yeah, that's rock solid.
I just wish I could get to the stage where I'm extended elbow or wrist, elbow, shoulder stacked and not feel like I'm fighting it.
Some movement for them so they can.
Yeah, so what I'm having him do is, one of the issues he felt was that his shoulder blade wasn't protracting enough. So when you go overhead, this shoulder blade has to be able to rotate upwards to provide support for the humerus bone to get straight up and down. So we want to be stacked vertically, like you're building a building. You want every single one of those pillars to be straight up and down. That's the most mechanically efficient position held overhead, to where if he's off a little bit, then he's actually muscling that position. So he's going to be wasting energy. And if you're doing a set of 6, every single rep, you're bleeding just a little bit more energy into more optimal output at the end. So what I'm having him do is, he's got 3 steps. He's got to reach, round his back, and think rotate. So reach away, so that's protraction, round the upper back, and then he thinks about this shoulder blade rotating as it comes up. He's pushing hard into this at the top. And that's a drill to help the serratus anterior help upwardly rotate that shoulder blade.
I'm saying from my perspective, like, it looks very like rock solid. I think
it's the difference though between being mobile enough to do what you need to do,
right,
which I am, and being mobile enough that it's comfortable.
Exactly, because what we're trying to do here is it's train what you can train while you make small fixes along the way. Because it's not like, if we just don't want to deload completely, because then his performance drops down. But it's like, can I make small little adjustments along the way to allow his movement quality to get that much better? And then what we're doing is we're just eliciting that much more percentage output. He gets that much better every single time. And you put rep after rep, week after week, month after month, you get big long-term changes with that.
He is currently a building though as well. Like they were saying, it's like trying to stack a building. He's just like the Leaning Tower of Pisa right now. And we need to make him a skyscraper.
do the pause overhead.
I just made myself laugh. Zach was like, the blocks are really heavy, so we shouldn't move them. I was like, well, we have world's strongest man. Yeah, cold. That was impressive.
Yes, sir. It's useless. Honestly, the whole lower half is useless in the second part. It's worse than if I just go ahead and press it.
It's honestly just because it's a different movement pattern.
Yeah.
Like, for you, when you push press and you push jerk, your knees come forward and that's how you get your drive, and then you lean back and push.
Yeah.
Whereas like with weightlifting, for me, I'm thinking stacked and hips back. I'm using my hips to pop.
But that's tough to do when you're having
Whereas like that's,
on your chest.
yeah, that's honestly just where it's like, that's just different. That's why you suck at push jerks. So what I was actually explaining there quickly to Mitchell Hooper, just want to tell you, you can kind of see it with Eddie Hall, who was one of the best log pressers on earth. When we're comparing weightlifting to strongmen, because the implements are totally different, they have to push different. Perfect example here, Terry Hollands. When he does the log, you can see how his knees come forward to keep that log in position. They kind of sit into their back and then push it up. Whereas if we look at weightlifting, because the bar is a lot thinner, we will sit back into our hips and use the hip drive and no arms to bop that bar up and overhead. When it comes to power jerking for Mitchell Hooper, He goes back to the strongman style rather than the weightlifting style, and it's just kind of like different in sports. I think if he can build up his power jerk, utilize those hips more, I mean, you can never go wrong with it. But yeah, it was an interesting thing to see and to observe.
Not bad.
No, that was better. That was way better.
You like that one?
Yes. Okay.
So what's up next? And this is going to be fun for me.
We're going to do cleans. Today's going to be day one of Olympic cleaning. Usually we continental clean, meaning we stop it on our stomach, then pop it to our shoulders. I'd love to experiment going from the ground to shoulders one motion, save heaps of energy, and be more efficient to get to the split jerk.
We're in. Weightlifting. I'm thinking bar touching shins, knuckles down, loading the legs, and a really locked upper back.
Okay.
So like almost you're thinking chest towards the wall,
Yeah.
not here.
Yeah.
And if you're in this position with your chest over the bar and you let go of the bar, you should have that explosive power. The clean itself isn't pulling the bar. You shouldn't be thinking I'm pulling the bar off the floor. You should be thinking I'm driving the floor away with my legs. So that's the big thing with the clean. You're here pushing the ground away, knees coming back, and then when you come to extend, you're meeting the bar.
That is weird for me. Yeah. That's a weird to look at that.
If your back is tight, it keeps the barbell close. When you come up, the barbell stays close and you're meeting it with your hips whilst keeping your knuckles down.
So in a clean, where's the contact? On your thigh?
Yeah, it can be like, it really depends on your arm length. And your
Let's
torso.
get that first. If I've got an area that I can try to hit it with,
We'll see.
Yeah, just it's slight. Yeah. But I would say
But instead of this, I want knuckles stay down. There you go, elbow sides.
but
Come over it more.
tell you.
What makes it easier is if your chest comes over it more. So then when you stand up, boom, there you go. So you're over the barbell. Yeah, push up, jump, there you go.
And then you turn it over.
Yep. Boom, there you go. That's actually like never doing something like that, it's really good. Yep, you're coming over. Perfect. So then keep the barbell there. So do exactly the same thing. When you come down, you stay over. But then when the barbell comes below the knee, I want you to load the legs. Like you're gonna load the legs. There you go. And now you push with the legs, knees come back. Boom.
Yeah, okay, that's great.
That is lovely.
That was it.
That looked lovely. You've cleaned before. Don't give us none of this.
So
That was good.
okay, 140. Let's see how it is. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's so. I think the main things with weightlifting that people do wrong is they don't stay over the bar, and they use pulling off the floor as a pull rather than a push.
So it's not like a deadlift in the sense that you don't want to line up your shoulder with the bar.
No.
You want your shoulder actually be covering the bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of the time, a standard cue is your elbows will be in line with your knees, right?
Yeah. See where his bar ends up when he's in his start position? The bar's over at the back of the shoulder blade. Whereas with the conventional deadlift, you're going to be vertical. You're going to be more mid.
And if I let go of that bar there, I'm like flying because the legs are pushing. I'm not like that's where a lot of people go wrong. They're like, I'm a pull, and then I'm gonna try and get under it. You need to put. It's like you're jumping with the barbell from the floor.
As you're pulling it up, how do you get it not to flick your dick?
Have a small one, or like I wear compression. So that I
Here's
don't.
another thing too.
Is that not, that's not a thing though?
No, it is contact like.
But you should. I mean, unless you're like a horse, it shouldn't really.
But like if you're making contact mid thigh, you'll be all right. But if you pull it, you might.
Why did you let go?
Yeah, dude.
When they are off the ground, it looks like they're sort of like hyper focusing on tension of the bar and just letting it come as it does and only accelerating at the knee.
Yeah. So
Is that right? Like you're not trying to rip it off the ground at all.
No. So yes, you are, and no, you're not. the lift is made when you're past the knee or not, right?
Yeah.
So you need to stay in a really strong position that allows you, when you're past the knee, to then like pull hard and extend up.
Sure.
It's like jumping. Like you wouldn't jump like this.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
If someone was like, just jump, you'd go.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the same thing. That's where your power is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, you're.
Look at his belt. Right, hold on. Hold that a second. You want to see my one? I'm wearing Jazz's. Size of that.
Same, same.
Sneaky belt.
Same, same.
I was saying I haven't power cleaned in a while. I've been doing a lot of squat volume and squat cleans. So like I haven't power cleaned 315 in a while. Weightlifting is a lot about confidence, and when you're like doing a big cycle and you know where you're at with numbers, you're quite confident. When you haven't done it in a while, you're like,
I hope I can get this.
I hope I can get this in.
Come on.
Yeah, that was
61.
Oh, hell yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Hell yeah. Barbell?
Yeah.
When I squat now, after a certain weight, I'm like, this is a balance exercise, not a strength exercise.
Yeah.
Do you know? Because
As
if you
with a
groove
lump,
it,
yeah.
Use your button, finish that pull.
come on, Craig.
Yeah!
That was above parallel, right?
That was, yes, it was.
Sure?
Yes.
Brilliant. That's a PB by 0.9 of a kilo, 900 grams. So I've only ever power clean 160, and that's 161, which, considering like you guys have seen my training cycle recently, it's been a lot of squat, 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 squat. I haven't been doing powers, so it's like, I said before, it's like you don't know what you're capable of, but the leg strength has obviously been building up, and the positional strength has obviously been building up to, yeah, very excited. Excited. Big year this year, and I was saying it to Jazz and others, it's like, I've not had this sort of fire in me in a long time. I don't think ever, where I'm like, I'm a up when I go to the gym. And that's a weird feeling for me. Like usually I'm cognitive, I'm like, right, I'm gonna move, do well, like keep chipping away, keep chipping away.
Something's changed this year.
Something's changed this year, and it's just a different sort of.
Seen you like that.
No, it's like a fire.
Weightlifting or CrossFit. Yeah.
And I'm a up, and I don't like swearing, so I've bleeped it out. But you know what I mean. It's a kid-friendly show. So if you're here this year, you're here for a ride, and I'm gonna do anything and everything I can to crush it. I'm gonna go to my limits. Might break. Plan isn't to.
You throw another 10 on? Yeah. To 170.
I will not power that.
Can you drop straight into a squat though, without a warm-up?
No. No. I will ask Squat University, should I just go from 0 to 170 squat clean?
No, don't.
Should I go from 0 to 170 squat clean?
Hear what he just said?
I think you could do it.
No.
Yeah, you should have heard what he just said. It's like, the thing is, 170 is very close to 400 pounds. Alluding to like, let's get up to 400.
You don't know if you didn't try.
If he power cleans 400 today, or cleans 400, I will give you £100. 100 English pounds.
Let's get it on the bike.
I couldn't risk it.
So you're gonna jump
I was thinking
straight to it?
1,000, and then I went, no, I can't risk it. We've just done 160 kilos, like 355 pounds, and he's just gone, yeah, we'll go to 400, 405. I'm like, hold on a second, man.
That's the smallest 25-pound plates. Like only because I'm in the CrossFit world do I know that smaller plates exist.
Yeah.
Otherwise, 25 is what we do.
It's incredible over here. We have like 2.5 pound plates. You know that?
Yeah, I know.
Incredible.
I know the micro plates.
Yeah, the micro.
We got those half kilo.
We got to get those little wins, you know. The daily little wins.
Yeah.
You add a biscuit on and it's game changing.
But I honestly, like, just in learning something, I feel like you have to go heavy enough that you have to get it right.
Yeah.
And okay, then let's do it. Oh, what's the risk? Is that what it turns into a continental clean, which I do all the time anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just said don't get injured. You know, like I don't want to, you know, new friends. Just I like you.
Yeah, same thing. Don't get injured, but if you're gonna send it, send it. Let's go.
America, Britain. He
Bro,
says
he's a dog, so
I think like
I-
you do account
I
for
see-
knowing his strength though, he's gonna
Yeah.
just muscle it out.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Weirder things that
So
happen.
he said 90% chance that it's going to happen. I'm going 40. I'm going less than half. I understand he's got the dog in him. It's a dog that takes down lions.
This is America. Let's go. Oh, he's Canadian.
I think I'm realistic.
Hey, do it for America though.
Look, you're
I'm realistic.
too. Nothing working.
What percentage are you giving it then?
I'm gonna go 90%. America, even though he's Canadian.
I'm less confident than any of them. I'm saying like 33% chance. But I said there was about a 25% chance of me winning Worlds this year. There we go. Bro, that was up to above.
I'm going to open up my payment app now and just start.
No more.
It's gonna continental.
Yeah.
Alright. Day
For
one.
day one of cleaning, to hit a 160 kilo power clean and nearly clean over 180 with a power, it's not a bad day of weightlifting, to be honest. I wouldn't recommend it to any newbies out there. But
He's far from that.
yes.
And I've got a weightlifting kiss.
Yes. And if we've learned anything today, strength wins.
There's one.
If anything, get stronger.
There's one final fun thing for us to do.
That
That
doesn't.
can be a head-to-head challenge. I have to kill the nerves in my thumbs for Dinny Stones. So I'm gonna grab a 15 kilo bar, hook grip it, literally just stand it 1 inch out the rack, hold it for 30 seconds, see if I can't work up to around 700. I reckon you can come up with me, hook grip, to see what you can do.
Sure. Why not kill the nerves in my thumbs too?
The ring is so small, if you try to hold it like that, it'll just peel right out your hand. Impossible. That
Yeah.
doesn't feel good.
How are your little hands? How are your little hands?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Not anymore.
Bullshit comes out. And the funny thing is that I hate all of this stuff. Same thing with like natural stones.
30 seconds. Yeah. Now I'm a T-Rex.
So are you sore? That hurt bad?
Yeah. Look at them. They're yellow.
Cleans tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
I've never had DOMs in my thumbs before, but this might be the first time.
Yeah, no, you got the tricks.
If you go that way, yeah. And I use my tiptoes.
Okay, let's go.
Go. Just to spite you.
love that. I was like, yeah, but I don't think you could do 40.
That's 20. Drop it on. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Just 30. All right. No disrespect. Let's fly.
I got the claw.
Take that bar. No, sorry. They'd be about 100 pounds heavier total. But you take that, turn it into a loop, and make the loop diameter about a third of that. So it's now, the surface area going through your thumb is like a third of that size. Absolutely horrendous.
Yeah.
Absolutely horrendous. And that's
I don't envy it.
That's strongman.
If I was you then, I would be getting sandpaper and just rubbing all year round till my thumb was pure leather. That's just painful.
That's crazy when you put it into perspective like that.
It's horrible. But the funny thing is, adrenaline, when it gets up there, you can feel your thumbs, but it's not that bad. Then as soon as you let them go, like, I can't even be interviewed after walking stones because I'm just like so much pain. I feel nauseous. And when you start, you just know that that's what you're running into. I feel like it'd be the same feeling as like a
Doing
800-meter runner, where you're like, I just know I'm about to die.
50 cal assault bike for time if you're a CrossFitter. You always know you're going to send it, and when you come off, about 3 hours recovery. Okay.
I think the bigger the guy, the nicer they are.
The bigger the guy, the nicer they are.
We've met a lot of gentle giants recently.
On it. It's to me, it's absolutely mind-boggling that I just did a power clean off with the world's strongest man, who has never power cleaned. Hello, no, don't worry. Hello. Legend. It's honestly mind-boggling how easy. Like, obviously, he's technically. It was amazing how quickly, technically, he built up. And if he jumped from 161 to 184, right? Like, if he'd have gone 170, he would have easily power cleaned that. I reckon if it was 180, I think he would have easily power cleaned that. And, like, that just shows how strong he is. And that is just, to me, that is so cool. Like, I'm just watching him, like.
But he only goes up in 25.
But he only goes up in 25. What a fun time. Anyway, we're going to this place called Lost Boy.
We're going. Managed to find somewhere to watch the football.
We're going out and about in Miami when the Miami Dolphins play Chiefs, and that guy just said they lose all of their games under 40 degrees. So let's go Chiefs. I took the L today against a really strong man, and I am not embarrassed one bit. He's really nice, just like gentle giant. Let's go get a beer. Let's go get a beer and cheer.